Shalom, brothers and sisters. Happy Sabbath day. I hope everybody's doing well today. I am doing good today. Let's hop on to the video or the news. Worshippers take over Florida Mall for prayer, singing and trespassing after 30 minutes of leaders. And this is what they say.
I let her go by me.
Those were the sounds. The leaders were told they would be arrested if they come back. Well, Fox 35's Connor Hansen joining us live from the mall tonight with the exclusive interview. Connor, I know you spoke to that group. What do they have to say?
Well, Ryan, it turns out this isn't the first time some of these people have been banned from a mall, but they think they should be able to hold their prayer services anywhere. Song and prayer filled the halls of the massive mall at Millenia.
I think anyone should be allowed to go to any mall they want and worship and ask people if they need healing and pray for people, because we need more good in this world. There's so much darkness.
We're going to go to the middle. We're going to just worship the Lord and preach the gospel. And man, people gave their life to Christ yesterday. People came to the middle. It was like a church service.
But after 30 to 40 minutes of this, police and mall security found gospel singer Jimmy Levy and pastor Rich Lorenzo and gave them these pink slips. It says they could be arrested if they come back. Orlando police told us trespass warnings were given without incident.
As we were leaving, they gave us the pink slip telling us that we're banned indefinitely from the mall. In a very nice manner, though.
While they say officers and security were kind, they claim the mall cranked up its music.
So we realized they were trying to silence us with the music.
Christ is Lord!
To cover their voices, they think they should be able to go anywhere to worship.
It's kind of alarming, man. It's definitely something that did hurt.
Yeah, so they went to the mall, preached, they sang, but in the mall, they raised the volume from their sound system. They raised the music up so they don't hear them singing, they don't hear them praying, they don't hear them preaching. But at the end, they got banned. People were told to leave the mall for singing and praying in the middle of the building. At Trium on Wednesday, the leader of the large group were told that they would be arrested if they come back. They got the paper and they were banned. I think anyone should be allowed to go to any mall and want to worship and preach and ask people if they need healing and praying for people, because we need more good in this world. This world is wicked, yes. We need more good. We need more preaching. We need more singing. There is so much darkness in this world. We're going in the middle. We're going to just worship and preach the gospel and the man. People gave their life to Christ. Good. And Pastor Rich Lorenzo Jr. from the Remnant Revival Outreach Center in Apopka. It was like a church service at the mall. 30 to 40 minutes. Police and mall security handed Levi and Lorenzo a pink slip, which means that they can't come back. The pink slip means they cannot come back to the mall. If they come back to the mall, they will be arrested. Next. This is what's happening to America. So America, right now, America stole resources from Africa, from those countries. They stole resources and charge them tax. They give them tax. Europe is at the bottom, the bottomless pit. America is at the top, is the role model. America is Babylon, the mother of prostitution, the king of prostitution, the king of evil, the king of wicked. America's influencing other country, the worst country. And when the truth is revealed And when the truth is found out from America, everybody is gonna hate America. Everybody is gonna go against America. Every country is gonna go against America. Revelations 13, 1-3. After these things I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened by his glory. He cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. America is fallen, and is become the habitation of the devil, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean hated bird. Let's stop there. America is the king of evil, is the habitation of the devil. America has every spirit, every evil spirit, every foul spirit, every demon, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird America has. Continue, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Everyone in America is following, everybody is following America. Not only people in America, but other countries too are following America's role model. Continue. And the king of the earth hath committed fornication with her. Everybody follows her. Everybody follow the role model. Let's stop there. You see Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. I think they have husbands, but Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, let's say like that. Those two, you see that in the music video, the music they're rapping about twerking, being a hoe, and dressing like a hoe and all that. But that's not their real self. The real self is actually that they go to their husband and they have kids. Something like that. I'm not sure Nicki Minaj, but Cardi B is an example. She has kids, she has a husband that she goes to, and no one knows the real Cardi B, but they know the music video, and everybody's following through the music video. You got women dressing like prostitutes, like hoes, thinking that they attract a man, and that man wants a relationship to get the man's attention, but the man just want to bang and go to the next woman. Same thing goes for the man. A man, he has money, he's rich, he has a house, a big house, he has a car, a Lamborghini, a Bugatti. He's rich, he's strong, he has big muscle, but the thing is that you gotta be more careful. More money, more problem, but you gotta be more careful, because you're gonna attract the woman. Like if you don't have good instinct, if you're not making wise decision, if you're not mature, if you're not masculine, the woman can come and be with you because of money, or she can be with you because you have muscle and she want to get clout, and she want everybody to be like, wow, he's with a dude that's in shape with muscle. Or maybe you have a car and she wants to, her social media, a lot of women do that. They take pictures of they're in a Lamborghini, they're in a yacht, they're in a private jet. They take pictures, but they don't care about the man. They only care about their social media, the clout, the attention. So those are things you need to be careful. Let's continue. And the merchant of the earth. So the purpose, before I continue again, the purpose of Cardi B, and you see those rappers, those are people following them. So those are following her. So her is the rappers, Cardi B, movie actors. They're following them. And the merchant of the earth hath waxed rich through the abundance of her indulgence pleasure. They are all in sin. They are rich. They're rich and they fell. They make money out of you. They take advantage out of you. Next one.
Are you ready for World War III? The chairman of NATO's military committee says the U.S., Canadian, and European alliance is ready for a direct fight with Russia. The Ukraine war started 1 year ago this month, so is any end in sight? What can we learn from past conflicts to hasten peace? Here with us is historian Mark Moyer, William P. Harris Chair of Military History at Hillsdale College, author of the book Triumph Regained, the Vietnam War, 1965 through 1968. Mark, we'll get to your book this time. What difference are the weapons provided by the U.S. and NATO making in the war? Will they be enough to defeat Putin, do you think?
Well, those are excellent questions, and part of the problem that we see in Ukraine is a timeless one that we've seen in other wars, which is that you don't really know everything you would like to know, and oftentimes what you think you know is inaccurate. So it does seem Putin has taken a lot of damage, but we've also seen the Ukrainians have suffered casualties close to those of the Russians, and the Russians are giving indications of getting their act together. They also have a bigger population than Ukraine.
Yeah, we'll just stop there. Matthew 24, verse 6 through 7. And ye shall hear the wars and rumors of these wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. This is just the beginning. Let's continue. Verse 7. For all nations rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in driver places. That's what's happening right now. All of these are beginning of sorrows. They shall be deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my sake. That's what's happening with Andrew Tate. That's what's happening to the people that I showed you that were preaching at the mall. Pastor Rich, I think it was. This is what's happening. People are going to hate you. So we're going to come back to the video, and then we're going to come back to the Bible and read it again. Verse 8 through 9.
Well, thank you very much. This is a very sad day for America. And it was also very sad driving through Washington, D.C. and seeing the filth and the decay and all of the broken buildings and walls and the graffiti. This is not the place that I left. It's a very sad thing to see it. When you look at what's happening, this is a persecution of a political opponent. This was never supposed to happen in America. This is the persecution of the person that's leading by very, very substantial numbers in the Republican primary and leading Biden by a lot. So if you can't beat him, you persecute him or you prosecute him. We can't let this happen in America.
Here is exactly how Natty Lifter.
Andrew Tate recently got released from house arrest, and he's had a lot of interactions in public, and there's this video. But yeah, guys, leave a like on the video and subscribe.
Surprise, and here we stand 7 or 8 months later, and I've not seen a single victim on the news. I don't know if you have. I've seen lots of girls sticking up for me, lots of people defending me. I've not seen a single person stand up and say that I have hurt them. Not one. It's very exhausting to continue to perpetuate lies. It's very hard to keep lies afloat when you have no actual evidence. We've been completely innocent since the beginning of this, and I have to give absolute faith to the Romanian judicial system for finally making the right decision and letting us free. I'm sure in the end we'll be absolutely exonerated, and everybody who was pushing these lies and reporting things on repeat without any substantial evidence are going to have to analyze within themselves why they decide to try and destroy people's lives purely for views. I've done nothing wrong. God knows I've done nothing wrong. In my heart, I know I've done nothing wrong. I think the people at home who with a functioning brain understand we've done nothing wrong, because nobody has yet to identify a single victim which is saying that we've done anything to them since the beginning of this entire process. Once again, absolute respect to the judge, respect to Romania, respect to the Romanian judicial system. I look forward to being completely
All right, let's read it again. Verse 8 to 9. All these are beginning of sorrow. They shall be deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated for all nations for my sake. Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, you also going to be hated. All of us are going to be hated for preaching the word of God. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. Many people will be lied with the Antichrist. Next verse. Be watchful. 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in faith, act like men, be strong. Act like men. Act like men. Act like men, be strong. Act like men. It didn't say act like feminine. It doesn't say act like effeminine. It says act like a man and be strong. This is for men. Act like a man, be strong. Be strong. Life may overwhelm you, but be strong, act like a man. There's a price of becoming a man. There is a price of everything, the cost. Being a man is not easy.
Authorities are warning of more potentially catastrophic flooding following record rain in China. At least 20 people have died in eastern provinces as Beijing experienced its heaviest rainfall in 140 years. And as Asia
From Beijing alone, China's capital has been inundated, lashed by remnants from Typhoon Doksuri. Streets were turned into car graveyards. Logged International Airport has 1,000 millimeters has fallen since Saturday. That's 6 months worth of rain, difficulties. No resident is being left behind. 100,000 homes and...
Okay, this is Dante Bowe. Dante Bowe used to been is this guy here. He used to been in Maverick City serving God, but somehow he went through his unrighteous path. He went to his wicked path, and he came to this, making this music video. He got out of Mighty Maverick because Mighty Maverick, they kicked him out, and he got to his wicked path. These are examples that you shouldn't be dressing like the woman. Women shall be modest, wearing dress.
Choreography. We have like Sean Beckhead. I know everybody's got their pride. Right. You take my mind into, but I know you're the right.
Of course, they're twerking, doing all these provocative dance.
Visual that matched thing and feel luxe and rich. Thank you all.
Be watchful, stand firm in faith, and act like a strong man. That's an example of he is not doing. He's doing the opposite of 1 Corinthians 16:13. This also includes Dante Bowe, and this might include to people that used to been serving God, used to been Israelites, but came back to their wickedness. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1 through 5. Understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulties, for the people will be lovers of self, lovers of themselves, homosexual, lovers of money. They would love their money, proud and arrogant, like I'm the best, I'm better than you, abusive, disobedience to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable. People that got everything and they're still not satisfied for what they got. Slanderous, without self-control. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's stop there. Without self-control. what does it mean without self-control? A person that fornicates, touch himself, a person that eats a lot of junk food, that eats pork bacon, that eats a lot of junk food, that doesn't exercise. This is why discipline is very important. And this is unacceptable for men. This is very unacceptable. For women too, this is unacceptable. Because we want men and women to be in shape. But men with big muscle and women in shape skinny. A man gotta have muscle. You don't have to be big, but you gotta have muscle. Your shoulders gotta be at least 2 inches wide from your hips. 2 inches wide. Your arms gotta be at least 15 inch or 12 inch. Okay, let's continue. Brutal, not loving good. Those people that doesn't love good but loves wicked. Treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lover of pleasure rather than lover of God. Idol, idolatry. Having the appearance of godliness but denying its power. Avoid such people. So if you are friends with these type of people that I mentioned, lovers of money and all that is mentioned in the Bible, if you are hanging around with these people, please cut off these people. Don't hang out with these people again. Because if you hang around with these people, you are going to become one too. We're living in a time of difficulties. If you are hanging around with people that eat ice cream, cake, junk food, that doesn't take care of themselves, you're going to do the same thing as that person. So it's better that you cut off these people. You got to hang around with the right people. And for men, as you go up high to the level, because most of you are friends with men that friends with people that like to stay average, that are comfortable with their life. So if you're a type of man that pursues up higher, you get higher, you level up, these people start to hate you, they start to become jealous, they stop inviting you, or they don't even talk to you anymore. I go through it too. I have a degree, I have a NASA internship, and these people be ignoring me. These people be jealous. I can tell, but they pretend not to. That's the thing. They pretend that they like you, they pretend to be friends with you, but they actually hate you deep in the heart. This is the biggest mistake that most men in marriages that you see nowadays. They let women disrespect them. They let women control them. They let them troll them. They let them take advantage. This is very unacceptable for men. And you need to work on that. You need to work on being a leader because you are the leader. 1 Timothy 2:12. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over men. Rather, she is to remain quiet. So this is unacceptable. Having authority over men, controlling over men, leading. It will lead to destruction.
Lizzo breaking her silence over accusations of sexual harassment and a hostile work environment. The singer is denying the claims of 3 of her former dancers. And Kelly Carter spoke with the accusers, and she joins us now with more. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Rebecca. On Thursday morning, I sat down with the 3 Lizzo accusers and their attorney, and they gave more information about what they say was a hostile work environment while on tour with the pop star.
You can see a public figure, and all you know about them is what they present to you when the cameras are on and the cameras are rolling.
This morning, Lizzo's accusers speaking out and reacting to the Grammy winner's response to the lawsuit she's facing. Don't text me!
Okay, so this video is long, so I'm gonna describe it. So basically what Lizzo did was in the club, I think they were at the club at night. The women were naked. They had a banana in their parts between their legs, and the men were eating the banana between their legs, and they were naked. So Lizzo supposedly got a lawsuit for that. Supposedly is sexual harassment. She gets in trouble either doing these things or fat positivity, love your curves. Next video.
Then snatched up all this stuff and then took off.
Let's go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, anybody want to tell me just what in the shoplifting shenanigans is going on here? Look at this. This is the Gucci store out there in L.A. One of the Gucci stores out there in L.A. These people done snatched up all this stuff and then took off. Thank you, Los Angeles, California, for having a no cash bail. So they gonna steal it. If they get caught, they can just get the hell out. Y'all done lost y'all mind. What is about name brand soda where y'all think this stuff is so important? And you notice ain't nobody that work in the store ran after them? Nobody. Y'all done ran off. The security didn't even run. They're like, nah, ain't nobody running after them. There ain't nobody running after you. Well, this is like, why? Why? And it's crazy. You know you finna get caught because y'all gonna be wearing it. All they got to do is wait for y'all to pop up on social media. That's all the police got to do is just wait for y'all to, because you know you finna tell on yourself. You know you about to tell on yourself.
You gonna go to jail, man.
You know you finna tell on yourself. Y'all gonna be the first ones to pop up on Instagram with an authentic Gucci hat, Gucci shirt, Gucci shoes. You know you finna, or just wait on somebody to try to sell it. You know you finna do that. This ain't back in the day where you steal something from the store and sell it, and now y'all gonna post it online. Got these Gucci fits going for the low. You going to jail. And you gonna get out for nothing.
This is to remind you that this the time we're living in, wicked place, man. Wicked place. This is the time that we're living in. Super wicked. Be prayed up, and I will see you. Happy Sabbath day. Keep the Sabbath. Keep the commandments. In the name of Jesus, I will see you in the next video. Peace.